spectacular specialist shuttle. Let's get together for a huddle, but not too close, got to keep the bubble. Let's start learning, come on, let's hustle. We fit together like a puzzle. Library, music, art, PE. It's the super spectacular specialist shuttle.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's art lesson. This week our theme is still heart healthy, and the specialists have all been doing activities and fun things together that have got our hearts pumping. In art class this week, we are going to be thinking about your inside heart when we create our artwork. We are going to focus on an artist named Chris Uphughes. He is a street artist who lives and works in New York City. He makes really beautiful, colorful, vivid artworks that are painted on big walls. In most of his paintings, he uses hearts as his subject, and most of these hearts have their own little personalities and feelings. Before we get started with our lesson, let's see what Screech is up to. I wonder what Screech is going to make this week. What's in your treasure chest, Screech? So you've got a pencil, maybe you'll do a drawing. Ooh, and some watercolor paint. And of course with that paint you'll need a paintbrush. Hey Screech, don't paint the screen! We can't see! Screech, you're lucky that was washable paint. Screech, don't use your beak for painting. You need your paintbrush. It looks like Screech is painting a rainbow heart. Can you help him think of what color comes next? We have red, orange, and yellow. Green comes next. Then blue. Then purple. Great job, Screech. Your heart looks so happy.
Welcome to Vocab with Van Gogh.
This week, our word is street art. Street art is artwork that can be found in public spaces. Different kinds of artists around the world create artwork in public. Like these artists you see here painting on the side of a wall. This is called a mural. Street art is similar to the idea of graffiti. But street artists have permission and are allowed to create their artwork in public spaces like this. Have you seen this piece of street art before? This artwork is on a wall in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This was created by an artist named Robert Wyland. He created a series of 101 whaling walls with giant paintings of different kinds of whales. These murals are painted on buildings all over the United States.
Welcome to Frida's Fellow Artists.
This week, our featured artist is Chris Uphughes.
I'm Chris Uphughes. We're in Orlando and I'm making my new mural. It's not finished yet. You can see the flowers aren't done yet, but I'm going to finish those today. I've been working for the last 3 nights here, and we started off by projecting the image onto the wall. Then I traced it out with a pencil, and then we started going in and laying in all of these, the hearts, and then we did the rainbows, but we had to do like 2 or 3 coats for each one. And then once those were up, I drew the faces, and then with black paint, I went in and lined them all out, started putting them in, and then I put in all the little highlights on the tongues.
By painting his artwork in public places like this, Chris hopes to share his vision of happy with the rest of the world. Let's check out some more of his work. He even creates 3D artwork, like these little sculptures of heart people. He calls these little guys far out friends.
Welcome to Salvador's Sillies.
Why do skunks make really good friends? Because they are very sentimental. What did the painter say to his sweetheart on Valentine's Day? I love you with all of my art. What did one volcano say to the other? I lava you. What did the stamp say to the envelope? I'm stuck on you.
Welcome to Monet's Makerstation.
This week we will be creating a heart inspired by Chris Uphughes. You will need a white piece of paper, a pencil, a Sharpie, and some markers or crayons to color. The first step will be to draw a heart. You can freehand the heart, or you could cut out a tracer for yourself to use. Use a pencil to carefully trace around the tracer. Next, we are going to add some eyes to our heart. Here are some different options for you to look at, but feel free to make up your own expressive eyes. Next, add a little upside down U for the nose. You can pause here to look at all of the different options for mouths, but again, feel free to make up your own. The eyes and the mouth will really express some sort of feeling in your heart. What do you think that your happy heart would look like? The next step is to use a black Sharpie and outline all of your pencil lines. Choose a marker color to color in the heart. You can use more than one color if you want though. Here I'm doing an example where I didn't use a tracer. You also don't have to color in your heart with one solid color. You could add a pattern if you want. I'm adding a pattern of hearts on this example. When you're finished, you could leave the heart as it is, you could add a background, or you could cut out your heart with scissors. Another fun way to do this activity is to take a colored piece of construction paper, fold it in half and cut out a heart. Use scrap white paper to cut out some eyes and glue them on. And then use a black marker to draw the nose and the mouth. I hope that you have fun creating a happy heart. When you are finished with your heart, you could give it to someone. That way you can share your happiness with them, just like Chris Uphughes shares his happiness with the world. This week we learned that Chris Uphughes is a street artist who works in New York City. Art can be used to spread happiness. Expressions can show happiness and love. To reflect, think about these questions. Have you ever seen street art before? Where was it? Besides street art, what are other ways you can spread happiness with art? What is something you can say to another person to share happiness from your heart? We hope you had fun. We'll see you next time.